Child labor. Imagine what if someone takes away your child and forces him or her to work in somebody else's home rather than play in the safety of their home. Into illicit sexual trafficking, into acting like cattle fields with harmful chemicals. To back on the streets, no playing with the cars. Can you imagine your child like this? Would you be able to bear it? More than 120 million parents have to go through this in India every year. 60 million children in India are forced into degrading jobs every year. This is the largest number of child labor in a country, and it is 6% of population of India. This is also why your tax burden is so high. 3% of India's population pay taxes. This has resulted in a parallel economy of the 6 crore child laborers in India work approximately.
The three major sources of fuel are coal, oil, and natural gas. All are forms of organic remains of prehistoric plants and animals. These remains are subject intense pressure over millions of years, changing moment to coal, oil, and gas. Often find oil and natural gas in similar areas.
Hundred of nature below the seabed, the gases usually find the deep still. Free size molecule, it's possible to artificially create vibrations on the surface by using the control explosions and record havoc's vibrations are reflected back to surface, revealing the properties of rock layers we need.
Wells are drilled from the drilling rig to confirm the presence and the quantity of the gas in the rock, which travels link up pipes once reached.
If they reached enough gas, the drilling rig is replaced by production platforms to collect and send it to the shore under pressure by pipeline.
Natural grid then takes the gas from the shore and send it around the countryside through the steel pipelines over the 1 meter wide. As the gas gets closed to the homes, this way fuels is reached our home for our needs.
Invention of telephone. Everybody seems to be talking into a little black box with a phenomenon talk and just one man responsible for all this talking.
His name is Alexander Graham Bell. He was a teacher from Scotland but lived most of his life in USA.
He was fascinated with the new invention, the telegraph, that could send messages through telegraph lines as electrical impulses.
He wondered if it might be possible to send the human voice as electrical impulses as well.
Just like a vibrating metal plate, he figured that a human voice also consists of vibrations. He invented a simple device called his assistant Thomas Watson in the next room.
The world's first phone calls took place on March 10, 1876. Bell got a patent for his invention and today it considered most valuable patent in the world.
Layers of Earth.
Wow!
The outer core layer on which we live is called crust. Earth's crust is covered with landforms, air and water. After crust, the next layer is mantle. Mantle consists of rocks in molten form. Core is located just below the mantle.
Core is divided into two parts. The outer core is in liquid state.
The inner core is in solid state.
Light. Our topic for today is Introduction to Light. Light is a form of energy that enables us to see all the things around us. The main source of light on the earth is the sun. Plants are able to prepare their own food using sunlight. Some other objects also give out light. They are known as luminous objects. For example, bulb, lamp, candle, etc. are luminous objects. Objects that do not give out light are known as non-luminous objects.
Our topic for today is planet of the solar system. The 8 planets in their increasing order of distance from the Sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune.
They revolve around the Sun in definite orbits. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. As Mercury is nearest to the Sun, it is extremely hot during the day and extremely cold during the night.
The second planet, Venus, is the hottest and the brightest of all planets. As it can be seen in the morning and evening, it is called as the morning star or evening star.
The third planet in the solar system is our planet Earth. Nearly 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water, due to which the Earth is also called the blue planet. It is the only planet on which the life is known to exist.
The fourth planet is Mars. It is also known as red planet because of the presence of red soil and rocks. The fifth and the largest planet in the solar system is Jupiter. It is so large that it can be occupied nearly 1300 Earth inside it.
The sixth planet, that is Saturn, is the second largest planet in the solar system. It is yellowish in color. It has beautiful rings around it that are made up of ice and dust.
The seventh planet, that is Uranus, a thick layer of gas covered this planet.
The eighth planet is Neptune. As this planet is farthest from the Sun, cold winds blow here at very high speed.
What is a tsunami? Tsunami is a Japanese word meaning harbor. Su wave means tsunami. Animals can sense a tsunami approaching because of their superior sense of hearing.
People who have survived tsunamis say that it sounds like standing near a moving freight train. There are tsunami warning systems attached to the buoys in the ocean that transmit data about the ocean and serve as a warning system. If the water along a shoreline begins to recede dramatically, it most likely means that a tsunami will follow in a few seconds or minutes.
A tsunami is not just one wave, but a series of waves or a wave train. Did you know? When tsunamis are near the coast, they slow down but increase in height. Tsunami used to be referred to as tidal waves but aren't anymore because they have nothing to do with the tides. Some tsunamis may not appear on shore as a huge wave but as a quickly surging tide.
The sun heats up the water from oceans, lakes, and water changes into water vapor by the process of evaporation. As the water vapor rises up into the air, it starts cooling down and forms tiny water droplets. These water droplets come together to form clouds. This process is called condensation.
When the clouds start getting heavy and cannot hold the water droplets anymore, they fall back to the earth in the form of rain, hail, or snow. This process is called precipitation.
The sun starts heating up this water once again. This circulation of water is called water cycle.
Water pollution. Contamination of water by harmful substances which affect life on the earth is termed as water pollution.
Due to human activities, our water is getting more and more polluted day by day.
Household garbage is disposed into various sources of water. Many people perform their domestic activities like bathing, washing clothes and utensils etc. in these sources of water.
Industrial wastes are discharged into the water, leading to water pollution. Consumption of these polluted waters leads to diseases
like cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, etc. in human beings.
Polluted water also adversely affects the aquatic life.
We need to make sure that we do not pollute water.